Hello, everyone. Really hope if I got my shit together, huh? Hello, all. Hydrate, motherfucker. I got a big ass thing of fruit punch. What we're doing today is we're gonna play more God of War. I'm sorry I've been absent for the last week. School. That's all I got for you. How's everyone doing? Oh. I'm gonna be going for just a little bit today. Like I said, I'm sorry I've been gone for about a week. Sorry the green screen isn't set up, so I'm using this fucking clunky piece of shit. Cause I'm lazy. Cause I'm going through it right now, man. You gotta cut me some slack. I'm sorry. I'll get better. I promise. Okay. So we just killed Magni. That's right.
What now then? Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Killed Magni, and now we're heading back out.
Got the giant's chisel. We need to learn the travel rune to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak. An open realm travel to the land of the giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Okay, so we gotta go find Tyr.
Aye, but his hidden boat is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
Yeah, let's just head on back to Tyr's temple. Let's find us that rune.
Hey, Mimir.
That's what we're interested in.
Last we were in a boat, you had just started the story. What did you want to tell me about the Long War?
Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor...
Yeah, war is no good.
...more enlightened path.
Kratos knows that of anyone.
Peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got, but of course there's more to that story.
I didn't know that.
Ooh,
I didn't know that that Odin married Freya purely because of a war. Oh shit. Motherfucker. Go. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks. Okay, where's the next one? Right here? There we are. There we go. So let's see.
wow. Can't believe we're setting foot in Tyr's vault. Another one of these.
Yeah, another one of those.
But the middle panel is missing. Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Aye, but he was loved by everyone, including the giants.
That's cool.
He was the only one they gifted with their special sight. Hey, I wonder if the giants left a triptych about me somewhere too.
Probably not. Sorry, Mimir, but probably not.
Go ahead.
Actually, come look. Let me show you how to read this.
That is not
teach you something.
Okay, for sure.
Atreus.
Come on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there already then. Okay. So the runes represent a lot of different things. Some
Okay.
gods, some animals.
Wait.
Some... Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Not that. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
Oh, shit. I forgot about this bit. Oh.
Ruined everything. I earned that fucking hammer.
No, well, obviously not.
Everyone's gonna think I only got it because Magni's gone. It'll be a joke.
Yeah, you are.
I kill you. No one's gonna laugh at me.
Yeah, use lightning against the electric type.
Your father's doing, or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Shut up! You don't know anything about my mother.
Oh, it's true.
Get him. Get his ass.
But I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father. Whoops. I think I broke him.
Man, the first time watching that was crazy. First time seeing this bit.
Stay back.
Modi is such a little pissant. Yeah, fog indeed. What a little bastard. Scared little motherfucker. Good for nothing.
This isn't over.
Brother, the boy.
Atreus.
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
Yeah. Kinda have to. Keep going. You can't move any faster than this, man? Your son's dying. You've literally held up, like, boulders the size of, like, Tennessee. You'd think that, like, a 10-year-old would be nothing.
Take the boat. Freya's isn't far.
Right? Like, the 10-year-old should not stunt your movement speed that much. I forget which way to is. This way, right? Oh, no. Okay, apparently it just points you in the right way. I couldn't tell. It's so dark over here. I couldn't tell that this was an entrance.
Odin's eye is on you, brother, especially now that you've taken to killing his kin. Freya's forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move, and if anyone can heal him, it's her.
What is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals that some conflict of the mind expresses itself as an ailment of the body. Never in a god. A god believing himself mortal. I can only imagine. We're almost there.
Yeah. I mean, kind of knew this would happen eventually. I'm sorry, huh? Alright, I'm curious. I could tell the audio was glitching out, but I was just hoping it was nothing. You can just keep going. Okay. Let's try loading a save and maybe the game will load properly. Who knows? Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't wait to see where we get to go next. Next loading zone. Game's taking a while to load, huh? You guys see the Giyu pin? The Giyu pin. It's Tamioka. Giyu Tamioka. Best character in that show. Yeah, this is taking a minute to load. Oh, man. All right. Give me just a half a second here. It's really weird. All right. Hopefully it'll actually load through this time. It's fucking loud. I hate that. I hate it. Someone made a mod to where like you can change that. Like get rid of that PlayStation scene at the beginning there. But I haven't downloaded it. Alright, let's see if it actually loads in. Is it gonna be all fucked up? Doesn't look all fucked up yet. So. It was like right after we
Odin's eye is on
went
you,
through here.
especially now that you've taken to killing his kin. Freya's forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move. And if
Yeah,
anyone
well,
can get in,
fuck Odin.
it's
That guy sucks.
What is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals that some
It's a big
conflict of
doofus
mind
piece of
expresses
shit.
itself as an ailment of the body. Never in a god, but a god believing himself
Mortal.
can only
Can you imagine?
We're almost there.
Okay, the audio's not all glitched out, so I'm assuming this will be fine. Alright, yeah, we're cool. We're chilling.
serpent.
Who would have called the serpent? Probably Balder, right? I mean, that's all I can imagine. That's the only person I can think of that would call. This is like a comically long elevator.
The fever burns hotter. He is shaking.
It's serious. We must hurry.
There you go. He kicks up the speed a little bit.
Freya! Open the door! We need your help! Woman, do you hear me? It is urgent!
I'm still a god. Go away.
The boy has fallen ill! Freya!
Dude, you can hear the pain in his voice. Holy shit.
Inside. This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. Will you help me?
Man.
There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Damned. I need its heart.
Hell,
The realm of the dead. Do you know it?
not this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Then I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay buried.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
Yeah. Yeah, on God. On Chris,
Soon
dude.
opens the bridge to Helheim. When you are there, do not under any circumstances cross the Bridge of the Damned. There is no road back. Understand?
Boy,
𝕤𝕤𝕤. You must hurry. Through my garden there's a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home. Dig up your past. Do whatever you need to do. Just bring me back the Bridgekeeper's heart. And your son may survive.
May survive.
Freya. When last we spoke, I was...
No. You were right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
And that's as close to an apology as you'll ever get from Kratos. The next closest thing would be him kicking your ribs in. And then also killing your parents.
Helheim of all places. You all right, brother?
I will do what I must. Leave me be.
This is such a haunting sequence. When you have no orb to ponder, you ponder life itself. That's what I've been saying this whole time, boss. I think it's kind of kooky and crazy how Thor and Loki and Odin and all them became Marvel characters. Imagine 3,000 years in the future, give or take. A new movie, somehow humanity hasn't fucking burnt out. Miraculously, there's a movie studio in the year 3022, and they're developing a movie, and it's about God, the Christian God, but he's a superhero. It's like God and Jesus and Moses killing zombies or some shit, or like fighting aliens like Thor and Loki and all them did in Marvel. Imagine. I can't even come up with like a quip that God would say, because like Marvel's Thor character is just so out there. That movie would slap. God and Jesus fight aliens in space. It's part of the Christian cinematic universe. Well, no, it wouldn't even be part of that, because like Thor and Loki are gods, so naming it the Christian cinematic universe wouldn't make sense. It would. I don't know. I don't know where to take this bit. The real like weird consumerist part is that they've like trademarked these characters. Sure, you can argue, oh, they trademarked the Disney version of Thor, not the actual God Thor, but that's fine. But it's still Thor, the God of Thunder, that is trademarked under the name Disney. That is so fucking crazy to me. Imagine in 3022, someone trademarks the Christian God or Jesus, right? No, I'm talking like there isn't a movie about God or Jesus doing X, Y, or Z, because there totally is. There has to be, right? Like I'm sure that someone out there has like a God and Jesus fucking killing zombies or whatever. I haven't played this in a week. I don't remember what I'm doing. But I'm thinking of it more in like a high fantasy, like superhero-y type fantasy world, where like humans have been superheroes for a long time, and one day a portal opens up and bam, there's Jesus, and he's like, I came from heaven to help you defeat the evil wretch of the cosmos, Moses, and just any of this other fucking wacky ass shit that could happen in a Marvel movie. Jesus, God, Ant-Man, and Iron Man time travel to stop Moses from using the Infinity Gauntlet. That's so outrageous. Like, the fact that I can say those words in that sentence, in that order, should be illegal. I like, firmly believe that. And now we get to play with the fun weapons. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Lamb's Cress. I'm a fucking god of war. Stop right there, criminal scum. That sentence violated the law. Yeah, it's the PC version. I'm using it as an excuse to play through it again. I've played through the PlayStation 4 version a couple times. And they're like, oh, hey, it's coming to PC. And I'm like, ooh, Pog. That's poggers. Let's go. And yeah, that sentence does violate the law. God, God and Jesus time travel to stop Moses from using the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, that is a sentence that could only be said if everything in history ever happened in the exact order that it happened. One thing misaligned, and I would not be sitting here talking about this. That's a butterfly effect for you.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan.
Nowhere.
Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want.
God of Infinity War.
Changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not.
Let's see. Okay, so
Husband,
Thor is the son of Odin. So,
father.
and Odin's just kind of a side character in the Marvel movies,
There is one unavoidable
as far as I
truth
know.
you will never escape. You cannot change.
Let's see. What's Thanos' relation to the Avengers? Just a general enemy, I guess. Right? So, general enemy of Christians, liberals,
I am your monster no longer.
Democrats. So it is Jesus and Moses fighting against an army of liberals that came out of the sky to, like, I don't know, destroy New York City. Senator Thanos on the campaign trail. Also, welcome to the stream, White Wumpus. Good to see you here. Thanks for that entertaining car stream the other day. Thistle Faye. You might have seen Thistle Faye in chat. That's my fiance, and she was like, "You have to get in this stream right now." And I was in a pretty shit mood, and then I tuned into the car stream, and I was just like, "Yeah, this is fucking hilarious. This is great. We're chilling. We're in the car. We're a baby with cigarettes and Dr. Pepper." Or whatever. Yeah, Thistleface's my fiance, and so we were just chilling, and she was streaming. I was doing homework or something, and I just hear her cackling. Her desk is literally right next to mine, and she's like, "You've gotta go in this Twitch chat right now, because it's crazy." Thanks. I never understood the congrats. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I found someone who actually likes me for some reason. I don't know, man.
Your own front yard, no less. Take the shortcut back to the Realm Travel Temple, then on to
Oh,
Helheim, yeah?
let's see. I do appreciate it. So I messaged you about the collaborative car stream that I was thinking about, because I was watching that and I was like, it would be hilarious. Harmony in my life, dude. I wish. I was like, it would be hilarious if me and someone else were both in a car and chat was our kid together. That way there would be some kind of like conflict, right? There's chat, there's me, and then there's someone else. So we should do that. It would be a collaborative stream. And you know, we can go on a car ride. And that bit at the end of the car stream with the car crashing was hilarious, and it gave me some inspiration for video editing, because I'm a video editor. I mean, I don't have any good work to show off right now because my computer got wiped, but I was just like, ooh, that could be something. That could be really funny. First thing that came to mind was the Doctor Strange car crash scene.
Hey, you reek of foreign magic.
Oh, I just got a text.
What are those?
What are those?
Seen the like.
What are those?
No. Nor will it ever be. Son, my brother and me created Mjolnir for the big idiot. I know from quality. And them special. Hey, where's the little turd?
Did you play the OG God of War games?
He is full of new.
I
No.
I did and I didn't. I was so young. Let's see here. God of War release date. The original God of War came out whenever I was 4. That makes it sound a little bit crazy, doesn't it? The only God of War that I played prior to the reboot was God of War 2, which came out when I was 6. And I definitely played when I was 6. Because God of War 3 coming out was like oh, Dad, did you hear that God of War 3's coming out? So I definitely played God of War 2 whenever I was like a child. Like an actual child. I would never let my kid do that. I was born in 2000. Yeah. I don't want to dox myself, but I was born in autumn 2000.
Gotta take responsibility sometime. Huh? Say, what can I do to help him? I can do things. When I should tag along?
No. Your work here is enough.
All right.
So behind on life.
So where
How old are
off to
you?
in such a hurry?
The realm of the dead.
Helheim? Shit, this is serious.
Same, pretty much. Yeah, for sure. You aren't behind on life. I was just never raised as a kid. And I'm in therapy for that. So, no, it's just, ouch. Yeah, indeed. No, I was just raised to be an adult all the time because my parents didn't want to treat me like a kid, and so I never was. I just kind of did my thing, man. And so, I saw my dad playing God of War, and I imagined it was something like, "Hey, Dad, can I play that?" And he was like, "Yeah, whatever." I remember the one game they didn't want me to play is Grand Theft Auto. And I think that they stopped caring about that when I was like 9. Like 9 or 10. They were just like, whatever, man. I don't care that much. Oh, this shit's sick. This shit is tight as fuck. Let's go. So no, I really only ever played God of War 2. I never played God of War or God of War 3. Hey, thanks, Brock. You got it.
Take this moment to tell you that what you are about to do is absolutely insane. Odin can survive this cold. So, hope those blades work.
Is this
Fair
the
enough.
bridge Freya spoke of?
No, we're still on the realm travel bridge. We're after the Bridge of the Damned. The dead use it to cross into their permanent home, the city of Helheim.
The city of Helheim. Oh, so they got a nice little city. This game seems like a bit of departure. It is. It's a total reboot. Have you ever seen anything about the originals? Like maybe watched videos on it or anything? So a couple of things about the originals. They were like almost top down. They were like really zoomed out. They were like more hack and slashy. Like you had a combo counter. Think like Devil May Cry, and it was Greek mythology. So Kratos killed Ares, the god of war. Yeah, Kratos killed Ares, the god of war, and then tried to kill himself. And Athena was like, no, you can't do that. You slaughtered a god. You can't just, like, leave. But lucky for you, we just so happen to have an opening on Mount Olympus for a new god of war. And Kratos was like, fuck it, I guess. Whatever. And so that's how he became a god. He's a demigod because he's the son of Zeus and Immortal. And then he reached godhood by killing Ares. Because fuck Ares, he's a piece of shit. But we already knew that, though. The fuck? Let me go. Yeah, Ares is a big, dumb, idiot asshole, and nobody likes him. Which is why he's dead now.
Only the newly dead should be here. There's too many. The gate must be closed, and if the gate's closed, then it's true.
Just more like the old DMC games.
To sort and kill them.
Yeah.
Over well.
Yeah. Yeah, the old DMC game. Oh, like there's Bayonetta. There's Bayonetta also. So like if you haven't played or heard of Bayonetta, that's another like kind of beat 'em up game. And Bayonetta 3 is like right around the corner. Not literally, but it's coming. And I think it's an exclusive on the Switch. Man, my brain right now is fried by the new Pokemon game. Oh yeah, they are more like the old DMC games. What does YH mean? Am I out of touch? Am I old? Yeah, what does YH mean? Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm just old, man. Yeah, this one has a much more strategic combat system, and the old God of War was all about just hacking and slashing and just ripping through like hordes of things. Which you could argue that this is worse. My father played all 3 God of War games, all 3 of the originals. koijesus. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you're just giving me ideas for more emotes whenever I eventually get enough sub points, for sure. koijesus, that's Pog. Yeah, my father played all 3 of them, and then I actually, it's part of my heritage to play God of War.
How did they return so quickly?
Time doesn't move the same between all realms, especially where the
I
Like the light of Alfheim.
I actually bought a PlayStation 4 and God of War on the PS4 for my dad.
I'm sure that's confusing.
Like I got it for me, you know, it's my money, it's my thing. But I specifically was like, oh, I know my dad likes to play God of War, so I'll get him the new one, and he can play it on my PlayStation, whatever. He didn't like it. He doesn't like this. I mean, part of the thing that he liked about the old ones is exactly what I was just talking about. It's just you just ripping through things, and he's like, I don't like the more formulaic, like, move into an arena, kill guys, move into an arena, kill guys. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, he's also not a fan of narrative in games. He's like, I wouldn't even call him an old school gamer. He just, probably get more resistant to change as you get older. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely have been. I've definitely been more resistant to change as things go on. But even then, like, my dad is just so, like, stuck in his ways, kinda. Like, he doesn't use streaming services. I'm sorry. He uses streaming services, but not for music. My dad will get all his music like pirated into MP3s and stuff. MP3s, whatever. He refuses to use streaming services because he wants all of his music to like be his. I'm like, all right. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of the same way with games. You know, there are plenty of game like streaming or renting services like Game Pass or like Stadia, that kind of stuff. So like, I mean, I guess I can kind of relate to it in a little bit of a way. You know, it's like I don't want to play some game that they could just nab away from me at any moment. How do I progress? What? Yeah, but I'd say games are much harder to stream. They totally are. They totally are. But okay, if we could reach it. Well, what can I do to reach it? Games are much harder to stream, but like they're doing it. That's like that's the crazy thing about it, right? I'm missing something. Yep, there it is. Games are harder to stream, but they're doing it, and from what I can tell, some of those actually work pretty well. But I'm also talking about, like, not necessarily game streaming, but also, like, Game Pass or Ubisoft Plus or whatever. You know, things like that, like the kind of rent a game or whatever. Yeah. It's like, that stuff is convenient, sure, and like, I got a $1 Game Pass free trial for like 3 months. Game Pass is tempting, but here's the thing. I have an Xbox, I just never fucking use it. I literally could not tell you the last time that I used my Xbox. It just kind of sits there collecting dust, and so that's why I don't really have Game Pass. But Game Pass for PC does look a little bit appetizing, but it's also like way less stuff than Game Pass. So Game Pass for PC just kind of is gay. In a derogatory sense. Start some trouble. Yeah, I'll just yell, "Hey, your mama." And now he's pissed. It's like, "Oh, you're my mama." What'd you say about my mom? I'd be like, "It's cool, dude. Mine's dead too." Fuck. Man, one of these days, I'm gonna get a new viewer in as I'm making a joke about my dead mother, and they're just gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" They're just gonna be like, "What?" Psycho streamer moment. My mom's dead. Haha, funny. Laugh at dead mommy. Ah, fucking hell. I fucking hate this guy. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die here. Oh, I don't know if I've said this on stream, but like, I'm an adult now, and that's fucking... The fuck? Where'd you come from? And so I'm an adult now, and that's kind of psycho. Like, that's kind of crazy. And so, like, I hate boss fights where you can only do chip damage. Yeah, I just want to wail on him. So I'm an adult, which is fucking crazy. But here's the craziest thing. I used to be like, who the fuck wants a crock pot? Like, a crock pot is like the cheapest, most lazy way to make dinner. Like my parents would have me put dinner in the crock pot like whenever I get home from school, so that shit would be ready by like 6, right? No. I'm getting there. I knocked the crock pot until I got a crock pot, because holy shit, dude, crock pot slaps. I took a 10-minute break from work, threw a whole bunch of shit in a thing, turned it on to high, and it smells phenomenal. And I'm about to eat the best goddamn ribs I've ever had here in about an hour and a half, give or take. And I'm just like, I'd never understood why so many people had a crock pot. I like to think that I'm a good cook. I tell myself I'm a good cook. Thistle says I'm a good cook. You won't feel like an adult until cook. Am I back? Sorry about the bit rate. I don't know what the hell happened there. OBS just went a little bit kooky crazy. The frame rate. I started dropping a whole bunch of frames on OBS. If it seemed fine to you, that's great. Alright, let's continue. Anyway. Ow, fuck. Let's continue, bonk. So yeah, I was like, fucking crock pots, dude. Whatever. And then I got a crock pot, and by I got a crock pot, I mean my wonderful grandmother gave me a crock pot. And I've been making stuff in it, and it's fire. It is always fire. And like I was saying, I like to think that I'm a good cook. I like to tell myself that I'm a good cook. You know, Thistle says I'm a good cook, and so that's fucking awesome. But let me tell you, just throwing shit into a crock pot and calling it good, and then coming back 4 hours later to a finished meal is poggers. Like, after stream, here in like 45-ish minutes, I'm gonna go make some mac and cheese. Like, fully homemade mac and cheese. Like, hand shredding the cheese, or hand grating the cheese, right? Making a bechamel sauce. Making some noodles and shit. I'm good at cooking, I just hate cooking. But I am a good cook. And I'll live by that. And it's because my piece of shit father was a good cook. And so I just decided to also be a good cook whenever I became an adult. Fuck you, 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤. Come on. We're almost there. Oh, okay. 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤 sounds like some... yeah, I'm sure he's a Scandinavian actor. You just fucked me up for a hot second there. Holy hell. I think that might be it. No. Shit. Hey, buddy. Oh. Where the hell are you? There you are. Come on. Don't be acting like that. Where you? Come on, big guy. We can handle this. Come on. What? Why is he not? There we go. Come on. There we go. Bonk. G fucking G. Geej indeed.
Now the hard cover. You'll have to get your hands dirty.
Kratos is like, yeah, I fucking know. Imagine it's that big blue glowing thing, right? Man. We get back and phrase like, man, I can't believe you did that. I was just kidding. I was just trying to get you to explain to the kid like that you're a god. Like, that's crazy that you actually did that, man. That's fucking wild.
I have the heart. I need nothing more.
You're set. Better not to linger here, though, eh?
Kratos. Zeus.
Zeus?
My father.
Your father was Zeus? Well, that explains a lot.
I love this idea that the different
Never go there.
mythos like subsects know of the other mythos subsects. So like Mimir, who's very obviously Scottish,
How is he here?
you know,
That is not possible.
like very much Norse, Nordic.
Torturing its inhabitants with their own past.
I mean, listen to his accent.
Focus on getting
I love the idea that he knows about Zeus. Norwegian, whatever. It's all this. I'm a filthy American. It's all the same. OBS, are you freaking out for no reason again? Yeah, Scottish is its own thing. Hey, look, I never said I was smart. I'm simply a little computer science major. That's all I know. Celtic, yeah. Yeah. Norse, Norwegic. And yeah, he's Norwegic. It's all good. We're all chilling. We're all friends here. Oh, I should probably pick up this stuff though, right? Anything else? It would have been a shame if I missed that. Do you say Celtic or do you say Celtic? I've heard people say it both ways.
It's cold. Real quick, give me your blades.
Why?
Yeah, I said I'd help you, and I aim to. Come on. My equipment's in Midgard. Be right back.
You're
don't suppose he'd nick those, do you? There. Now they're ready for the winds of hell. Just target this magical glowy bit here with your blades and throw.
Mimir's racist. Yep. I know how the winds of hell work. I say Celtic with a K. Yep. Yeah, I believe I've heard it both ways, but I'm not sure.
We have been away too long.
Or maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. I didn't even notice this guy was here. I thought he was just another dead person, but now he's really another dead person. Celtic is a football team. There's an idea. God and Jesus enter the Celtics football team. God and Jesus play in a Pokemon tournament. God and Jesus are Kid Icarus mains. Or pit mains in Smash.
Sorry, brother. I'm still stuck on what I heard back there. Zeus was your father?
Not now. We should focus on getting out of hell.
And with that, I cannot argue. I'll just contemplate that little nugget in silence then.
Yes, you will. Celtic is a Scottish football club. Football as in American football, or football as in international soccer? I'm assuming international soccer. But who knows? Maybe it's a good old-fashioned Scottish hand-aid club. Soccer. So do you guys have women over there? Women on the other side of the world? It could just be I'm a bad fact checker, but last I checked, there's no such thing as women in the UK or in Scotland. Let me fucking move. Holy shit. Yeah, last I checked, like, Ireland doesn't have women, Wales doesn't have women. Like, maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah, women. Yeah. Yeah, like, girls. I'm pretty sure that's only an America thing. I don't think I've ever seen a woman. Oh shit, so you guys don't have... Okay. Alright, cool. I was just making sure. I was just verifying. Yeah, so I follow this real cool guy. His name's Tucker Carlson. And that's where I get all my information. Especially about women and women's anatomy. Broad-chested, bearded, manly men. Except for you, right? Okay, so like... Everyone in the UK, like just that whole subsect of Europe, like English speaking with an accent, that whole subsect of Europe just kind of looks like every other character from How to Train Your Dragon, and then you look like Hiccup. I'm assuming that that's what we're talking about, right? Yeah. That would be it. Hog. Let's go. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck with that right now. I'll do that later. Let's get back to Midgard.
We shouldn't delay, brother. It's straight back to Midgard with that heart.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man, for sure.
Finally understand. I'm dangling from the hip of the bloody ghost of Sparta.
Do not call me that.
From what I heard, the Pantheon had it coming. It's still a bit to take in. I knew you hate gods, but you really can't stay away from them, can you?
You must say nothing to the boy. He must never know.
Bollocks, brother. Respectfully, bollocks. He has to know. He'll never be whole without the truth. Look, I get it. You hate the gods. All gods. It's no accident that includes yourself. And it includes your boy. You see that? He feels that. He can't help what he is. Can't begin to help it because you haven't even told him. It's all connected, man.
You will tell him nothing.
Very well.
Very well. Yo. Mimir is nothing if not good at keeping a secret.
Hey, so you know that shortcut between realms? Well, I made it better. Or I might have broke it.
We use that.
I know you do. So I took a few cuts from them winds of hell and made it so it ain't just one way. Now you can use it to travel to and from.
Oh.
Breaks it.
Then we can take it to Freya.
There's an idea, brother.
Yeah.
Might be some kinks to sort out, but you'll make it.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around.
Not really. Pretty stupid. Anyway, so I've been super into that new Pokemon game that came out. Like, I've been playing it just about nonstop. I had to do my homework for class a little while ago. It was the worst. Took me like 5 hours to get through the homework. And I was just like, I would much rather be playing Pokemon right about now. As someone who has been a Pokemon fan for a couple years, since I was like maybe 8 or 9.
But close enough. He did say there were kinks.
We must hurry.
New Pokemon game's pretty lit.
The heart.
You have it.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't need this. It's kind of crazy that you actually went and did that shit, man. Your whole hand went in that pot.
Back of your hand.
You just dunked her hand in that soup.
I can break the fever, but to heal,
He must know the truth of what he is.
yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up.
Another fucking hydrate? Fine. Fine. This is the last bit of my water. Thanks, Clifford.
Did I tell you that I have a son, too? It's been...
There we go. Last bit of my water.
Since I last saw him. At his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. The babe in my arms was so... small. So helpless. I knew right then I would do anything to protect him. No matter the sacrifice. Of course, everything I did for myself. I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed.
Never, buddy. Never.
I'm better now.
I see that. Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not.
No, he's talking about the anger thing. I'm like, how can you blame yourself for getting sick like that? All right, come on, Juniper.
I will not forget this.
Thanks.
Your father did the heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
You know my door is always open to you.
All right,
That's
come on.
better, isn't it?
You figured that out, did you?
Sorry. Guess we're going.
Shit. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to.
Now then, before Modi so rudely interrupted us, we were just about to explore Tyr's vault.
Yes, to find the Black Rune. Boy, do you know the way from here?
Oh, I don't know.
Sure you do, lad. We need a boat.
I don't know. I guess we need a boat.
Okay then.
Where you going? Hey, check these out. Yeah, check this shit out. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I actually think that's probably where we're gonna stop it for today, because I have some dinner to take out of the crock pot. And some other bits of dinner that I need to make. So, I should probably go get doing to that.
Sure. Someone did call a servant earlier.
So, thank you everyone for hanging out with me for a little bit. Crockpot time, crockpot time. Bye everyone. I should be back tomorrow. I really want to get back onto the schedule that I had. I did take last week off, so I mean that was like mostly scheduled. There was one day that I was supposed to stream and I didn't, but it's fine. I took last week off so I can come back and get at it. So, I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to be playing more Pokemon Ultra Moon. So, hell yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.